Habitats in the world. A habitat is a natural environment where an animal, plant, or other organism lives. Factors like climate, geography, availability of water, and interactions with other plants and animals determine the number and types of organisms living in a habitat. A habitat can be as large as a continent or as small as a cell. Here, we will define 8 habitats. These habitats are polar, tundra, evergreen forest, seasonal forest, grasslands, deserts, tropical rainforest, and oceans. Polar habitat. Polar habitats are extremely cold, forming at the highest latitudes on Earth. They receive very little energy from the sun in the summer and virtually none in the winter. The main difference between North and South Pole is the presence of land and water. At the North Pole, large predators like polar bears can be found. In the South Pole, enormous colonies of penguins can be found. Tundra. There are 3 types of tundra: Arctic, Antarctic, and Alpine. The word tundra usually refers only to the areas where the subsoil is permanently frozen soil. Animals include mountain goats, wild yak, snow leopard, tundra swan. So these can be found in tundra. Evergreen forest. An evergreen forest is made up of evergreen trees, which means they always appear green as their trees never shed their leaves at any time of the year the way trees of Deciduous Forest do. Therefore, they are called an evergreen forest. The evergreen forests are found in warm and wet regions. These areas are receiving heavy rainfall, more than 200 cm annual rainfall. They are very dense. Even the sunlight does not reach the ground. Therefore, these forests always appear green and they are known as evergreen forests. Animals include the golden lion tamari, little monkey, very expert in young lives. Pangolins, many reptiles, butterflies, caterpillars, squirrels, birds, frogs, and toads can be found in evergreen forest. Seasonal forest. Seasonal forest, or it can be called as deciduous forest. These forests go through 4 seasons. The temperature varies widely from season to season with cold winters and hot wet summers. Many kinds of trees, plants, shrubs grow in this forest. In this forest, trees are not as close to each other as in an evergreen forest, therefore allowing more sunlight to reach the forest floor. Trees and flowers are growing during the spring and summer season, but during the fall, trees change color and then lose their leaves. This is in preparation for the winter season. Because it gets so cold, the trees have adapted to the winter by going into a period of dormancy or sleep. Grasslands. The grassland habitats are dominated by grasses and have relatively few large trees or shrubs. Animals include rhinoceros, ostriches. Grassland habitats are places that receive more rain than deserts. Elephants, kangaroos, giraffes, lions. Grasslands support a variety of animal wildlife, including reptiles, mammals, amphibians, birds, and many types of invertebrates. Desert. Deserts are extremely dry environments that receive less than 10 inches of rain per year. In deserts, more water evaporates from the ground than is replaced by precipitation. Surprisingly, deserts are not just large expanses of sand. They can be rocky plains or mountainous regions, or a combination of sand and varying geology. One of the most well-known deserts is Sahara, but there are also deserts in the Arabian Peninsula, India, Australia, Southwest Asia, and Western Africa. Camels live in deserts where it is hot and dry. Camels have adapted and found ways to help them survive in deserts. They have a thick coat of hair that protects them from the heat in the day. Rainforest. Rainforests are different from other forests in the world because they get a lot of rain every year. This makes them damp and humid. The largest rainforest habitat in the world is the Amazon rainforest in South America. Rainforests are full of millions of different kinds of plants, animals, birds, and insects. Some haven't even been discovered yet. About 80% of life in the rainforest can be found in the canopy, which is where the branches and leaves of the most of the trees join up to form a kind of umbrella. Animals and reptiles move around the canopy by flying, jumping on vines. We depend on rainforest because they are so full of life, and all the plants and trees produce around 20% of the oxygen in the world that we need to breathe. Ocean. The ocean habitat covers more than half of the Earth's surface and is made of many different types of smaller habitats. The ocean is a continuous body of salt water that covers more than 70% of the Earth's surface. In fact, the ocean habitat is the largest habitat on planet Earth.